All right, this is a sample of four different calculators is randomly selected from a group containing 20 that are defective and 38 that have no defects. Okay. What is the probability that at least one of the calculators is defective? Okay, so the way we're gonna do this is to find out the probability that we choose no defective calculators among the four. Okay, so you have a, let's say it's a box, and you have 20 that are defective. Just imagine that's 20. And you have 38 that are not defective. Okay. So the reason it's easier to go with this version as opposed to directly the one where it says at least one of them is defective is because you can get a defective and then and then three non-defective. You can have two that are defective and the other two are not. There's just a lot of different things that can happen in this way. So in order to avoid having to compute these really quite complex things, it's easier to compute the easier one and then try to figure out the complex one from the easy. Okay, so that said, in the bottom, we want to look at all the different ways of choosing four calculators. So that's actually 58. Choose four. Okay, so choose any, whichever ones of your favorite four. It could be those four, or it could be these four. There's a lot of ways of choosing four, right? Well, this takes care of all of those ways of choosing four. Now, the ways of choosing the defective ones, I'm sorry, the not defective ones, is 38, choose four. Okay. When we compute that, so it's going to be 38 choose 4 divided by 58 choose 4. Now remember, that's choosing non-defective. There are 0.174 0.174% of the ways of choosing 4 are 4 non-defective. Let me see if I can do that a slightly different way. Oh, let's try this again. Let's try this a different way. See if it makes sense. 38, choose 4. That's all the ways of choosing 4 non-defective calculators. And then the ways of choosing any 4 calculators, whoops, is 58, choose 4. Okay, that's how you come up with the 0.1739. So now you simply need to do 1 minus 0.17398. So 82% of the ways are ones in which at least one is defective. So let me get that number again. 0.826. So the probability of at least one defective among the 4 is 0.826.